Good morning. It's been a while since I've done one of these. On the road. Metaphors, journeys, roads. Potential descent. That won't be the case. Some of you follow me on other social media, so you'll be aware that my partner of more than 30 years passed away about 2 weeks ago from cancer. It wasn't diagnosed until 2 months ago, and it was pretty aggressive. Anyway, anyone that knows Colleen will know how practical and organised and pragmatic this ex-nurse was. She organised how she wanted to die. I'll be honest, I think she was aware of the problems for a lot longer than the rest of friends and family were. The reason I'm doing this is because it was something Colleen suggested. I mean, she would receive emails from students asking questions, and so she said, why don't you answer the questions talking? Just why don't you do that? Why don't you start a little channel where you're just talking about art? Thought, okay, so off we went. One of the reasons I used to get taken more seriously than some other artists in a business sense was the organisation of the practicalities of moving your art around, you know. If Colleen said something would be delivered to a gallery on a given date, it got delivered. You know, she started my catalogue. One day she found out that just prior to me, or just prior to us getting together, I had some work that was, well, I said they forgot to give it back. It was an exhibition in a restaurant or something somewhere. And Colleen said, no, that's stolen. Well, I suppose technically, no, that's stolen, she said. Well, yes, I suppose it is. So she said, you need to organise your work. And she started my catalogue. And she photographed and assigned catalogue numbers and recorded where the work was, who had it at the last count, and so there's a huge list of work that she used to refer to, and she said, you've sold this much, you're all right, you're doing all right. you've given away this much. And she'd roll her eyes. You're all right. And she'd have a list, a red list of stolen work not returned. That was Colleen's way of partly helping to look after me in my work. I will continue her work on that front. I will take over all her other aspects of the administration, the boring stuff. She didn't think it boring. I don't know. So I will talk about her again, because I can't not. 30 years. 30 years we were together. More than 30 years. That's half of my life. And I miss her immensely. But it was Colleen's organisation and practical get up and go that is the reason we finally came to live in France. If it had been left in my hands, it wouldn't have happened. I was always, I've just got to sort out this thing, and this thing needs sorting out, and that thing needs sorting out. Because I was always cautious and careful, probably excessively so. And at the time we did it was just before the financial crash. Colleen just said, "We're going now." She said, "That's it. We're selling the house. We're going." I said, "Okay." We sold the house and went. And I'm convinced that if we had waited another month, we wouldn't have been able to do what we did. Because it was always a financial razor line in our lives. But we did it. And the last 18 years here have been incredible. We lived together, we worked together, our social lives were together. And she never tired of me. She put up with all my nonsense and bullshit. I'd fall down, she'd pick me up. So it's a change now, but I'll carry on in the way she directed me. She gave me a list of things to do because she was always sorting shit out for me. Do this, do this. Don't become a hermit, she said. She's told all the family that. She's even told friends that. Don't let Guy become a hermit. I won't become a hermit. So that's the news I wanted to tell you. I will carry on, and a lot of the work I make will be directly informed by my love of Colleen, my girlfriend, lover, wife, partner, comrade, compatriot, saviour, fellow passenger. Colleen was a natural dancer, a very good dancer. She tried to teach me to dance, which I suspect was like wrestling an octopus with Dr. Martin's boots, I should think. But she could just dance. And I remembered when we came here, just in a conversation, she said, I've danced you to the end of the earth, which was a reference to where we live, Finisterre, which translates the end of the earth, Land's End, Finisterre. Well, the last work I was doing before she died were the dancers at the end of the party or performance, tired and resting against the wall. She liked those. She knew. Anyway, just to say that there will be more of these dancers for walls indoors and out. And they'll be inspired by Colleen, and they'll be made to help me remember Colleen. So, before I dissolve, that's the news. And I'll try and no, I will, because she told me I had to. I will make this transmission more regular, because Colleen told me I had to. That was on her list. So, even the dog's a bit lost. Keeps looking for a call. So the last month has been a bit difficult. I've tried to pass this news on over the last week or so on this channel, but I haven't been able to. I know it happens all the time to everybody. I've never felt like this before. Colin was the person that picked me up when I fell down again and again. She helped me sort out the tools inside myself to deal with the mental health problems I've always had. So I won't let her down. I'll carry on climbing the hill. So things to do. I've got to get that mural sorted for our village. They've been very understanding, and they'll wait until I'm ready, which is very kind of them. So that will start next year, and I have an idea for a theme for some work on the street as a nod to both Colin's dancing abilities, joie de vivre, as they say somewhere, and her political activism, going back to when we were in the trade union Unison at the hospital 20 years ago. So there may be dancers appearing alongside the legend. A revolution without dance is a useless revolution. I think that's a fitting memorial to her legacy. So we're getting near getting indoors time. Raise a strong morning coffee or an evening glass of red to Colin, my partner in art crime. Ever practical, ever pragmatic, ever organized. I know she will rest in peace. So, me done for the day. Speak to you later. Look after yourself. Look after those around you. Especially those around you. All right. Ta-ta for now.